nub. Yes, yes, yes. Little face. You absurd boy, dude. You absurd boy. Ooh, that felt good. Man, barely start this and my drink's already fucked up. Bursted a hole in this somehow. Where the fuck is there? It is. There's my problem maker. I'm gonna do this. I guess it works either way. Actually, it does. Because my lip actually blocks that. Sweet. I was not expecting to have this, like, right the fuck now. But I guess I am. God damn it. What the fuck? Boo. Why am I feeling itchiness? Cool. Alright. Okay. Feel like I'm having all this loose. Ay, fucking yay. Ay, fucking yay. I have this like up here a little bit. Be up here. So like I kind of floof this out. There we go. Floof forth. There we go. Ah, much better. What the fuck is going on here? Oh my god. What the heck? What the hell? What's this weird, like, odd shit that's, like, shorter than the rest of everything? What the hell? Hey. That's absurd. Ay. Let's get this moving here. I'm just so glad this bursted on the very top of the can instead of on the bottom. That would have been really unfortunate if it was on the bottom. A very unfortunate circumstance, if I do say so myself. Ugh. Sweet. Ugh. Boop, boop, doo. Get rid of this background bullshit. There we go. Sweet. For the tube. The tube bring forth the tune. There we go. There we go. Okay. Zuko, where'd you go? That door better not be open. God. Oh. Well, look at you sitting there by the door. Too much silly little mud. Okay, well, at least he's still in the house. That's all that matters. That's the important part. Alright. Let's get this ball loaded up. Alright. There we go. Yeah, fucking hell. Now, where was that line? There you are. Really? Did some of that just fall out? God damn, damn it. Alright. Oh. Yeah, that feels so much better. Yeah. Today has definitely been quite a fucking day. Hey. Honestly, just a day full of party fouls, if anything. Yeah, just weirdness. Definitely a weird day today. Honestly, like, went into work for a little bit for like a 6-day overtime pay and shit for like I don't know, like an hour, 2 hours about. Well, it was about 2 hours probably, an hour and a half, 2 hours. And as I'm walking up there and about to walk into the store, there was like this Asian lady that like said something to me in a different language. I don't know what. I'm assuming like Chinese or something. And I had my earbuds in, but I, was taking one of them out because I'm about to go inside and say what's up, to like my coworkers, and I overheard that. I kind of looked over and saw her looking at me, and I went, pulled my over. I was like, what was that? And she said, and I think she repeated herself. And I said, one more time. And then all of a sudden, she just started yelling at me. She was like, I can't really repeat what I thought she said because that would sound kind of racist, I guess. But it was just like, she was like, like basically the equivalent of like, fuck yourself or something. Like the equivalent of like "go fuck yourself, you asshole" or something like that, yelled at me, and I just went, okay, then just proceeded to walk off. And then she entered the store. She went inside and was like at the self checkout for like 20 minutes, trying to figure it out. I'm just like, she hasn't started anything in the store. But there's a part of me that thinks she will, you know, just on the virtue that she's struggling to try to get the self-checkout thing to, you know, check out her whole case of water that she bought. I think. Because she eventually, I don't know if she figured it out or not, but she eventually walked out of the case of water she got. And again, I don't know if she paid for it or if she eventually figured out the self-checkout thing or what, but I was just like, okay then. I haven't just... there's only been like a few times where I've had like some random stranger just come up to me or just like say something to me that's just so random like that. And I feel like it happens at least once a year and usually around October to November. I don't know what it is around this time of the year that gets the weirdos out around here. I never really get any weirdos like or any weird experiences usually up until around this point of year. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But it's because last year there was last time it was around October last year that something similar like this happened. Only it was a dude who didn't say anything. He just had like a Jason mask or like a ghost mask basically from like Modern Warfare or some shit. And just like walked up to us and was just like just staring at us really intently like that. And I was just like, what the fuck? We just tried to like eventually walk around him, and then he just like kind of kept going, you know, down the road or whatever. And me and my friend just looked at each other like, okay. Actually, no, he did say something. I remember he asked, "You have any cigarettes?" while being like this close to us, and we were just like, like, no. Neither of us smoke. Sorry, bud. But, like, the first time he asked, "You do smoke? You got cigs?" Yeah, he asked us, like, when he was walking up to us, and we're like, nah, sorry. And then he just kept walking, and then he just got, like, this close to us, like, "Guys, cigs?" I'm just like, Jesus. I'd imagine someone fiending for, like, meth like that, not cigs. So that was definitely, weird. And then I think, the last time after that, I think, was the same thing, you know, some weird altercation out in public. Nothing comes from it, just a weird little experience, and it's always around October and November. I know there was, like, one other time, like, an anomaly, or at least for me in this case, where there was a weirdo during, like, the Blues Fest back when I was in, either, like, senior year of high school or just got out of high school. And so like 2015, 2016 probably, where there was like, in the summer there was a weirdo, but it was like a drunk dude who was like, I don't know what, if I remember correctly, I think his mom died or some shit. He was obviously very drunk, trying to hit up on some woman who was married, and obviously did not want, you know, his like any interaction with this guy, but he persisted, all this other shit. It was weird. And then he tried to jump in front of the bus as he was forced off, and then, like, as the bus was about to leave and shit, which caused, like, a couple people to scream, like, ah! Like that, whatever the fuck, you know, as, like, the bus went, like that, basically. Because it was about to roll off, and this dude just, like, jumped like this, like, I will sacrifice myself or something. Like, jumping in front of the bus like it was gonna get it squished like a bug, and it's like, for two things. One, the bus is not even going fast enough for that, you know, and for two, if you got ran over by a thing, you're gonna get this, like, crushed. You're not gonna get squished. You're gonna be a pancake. And not because you're on the windshield, but because you're being, like, slowly grounded to a pancake pulp by a bus. Sounds fun. But yeah, that's... Honestly, like, considering that she didn't have any, like, weird interaction in the store, I think she just, like, saw me and just did not like the cut of my jib. I don't know why, but I don't think she did. She She saw me and she was like, "Fuck you, white boy. I don't like you." It's like, I mean, I really don't know what it was about, honestly. Like, cause again, I couldn't understand the damn thing she was saying. Like, whatever she was yelling at me, she yelled it in something else, not English. Something that it was indecipherable to me. Honestly, at least I knew I was either dealing with a lady who probably just wasn't really mentally well, or was on something. Because she saw me first. I barely paid any attention to her. She said something to me first, and then I, do this to be like, huh? And then she starts freaking out on me. So I know it could have just been, like, honestly, like, me doing something. Sadly, it's just, I think, the unfortunate reality of Portland, really. Where every now and then you just find some people like that. Luckily, and hopefully, don't mean harm, but just aren't exactly sound. I mean, honestly, I kind of thought it was a little funny, really. At least a little bit, just because it was just so random. That's why I thought it was so funny about it. And I honestly, my first guess was like, are you asking for the time? Because my brain when I first heard her, I thought she says, "Do you have the time?" Or something like that. I was like, so my first guess was just like, I can show her, I guess, and let her know. But then, no, I get, like, immediately berated. It was so weird. Ugh. At least it wasn't like a Karen moment. I've yet to see a Karen in the wild, and nor do I want to. Well, actually, I take that back. I work in fucking retail. Who the fuck am I saying? Of course I've seen Karens in the wild. What the fuck am I saying? I guess just not your typical Karen. Like your typical Karen that, you see on TikToks or all that shit. What's this? Sent me a Twitter thing. If you're near a little birth control on this Friday, I'd like to throw it back. That's when we bought our house. We went to do laundry in the basement. When I came up, the children had slapped themselves with coconut oil and were sliding across our hardwood floors like penguins. Bruh. Yeah, that's, yeah. Damn. Wait until they're teenagers. Those kids are gonna be sneaking that fucking coconut oil for other reasons. You drag the fucking sprinkler through the doggy door. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I genuinely would, like, I would be upset, but I couldn't be, like, ungovernable. No gods, no masters. Oh, God. My God. I'm saving that one, Jesus. Bruh. And he looks exceptionally happy about it, too. Zukov is inspired. Well, he didn't see it yet. Which is a good thing. He's over there, so he has not spotted it yet. What are you doing? man? What in the hell is he? What a goober. Here. Oh, let's see what's on TV, yeah. Someone to be president, Joe Biden, Trump, DeSantis, Jared Polis, someone else on show. Oh my god, why is that a poll? Fuck off. Oh my god, that's the worst YouTube poll I think I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen some horrible YouTube polls. This is just bad. This is sad. And who the fuck is this random Jared dipshit? It's like, what, is that Jared from Subway? At least, like, who's this quarter of the people that, oh my god. At least, like, over half of everybody else was just like, yeah, literally somebody else, or just like, no. Just, like, none of those choices. Which I tend to agree. Yeah, fuck literally any of those options. I don't even want to know who Jared Polis is. I don't even care. Well, I care enough to at least look him up. He's a governor. So he's a governor, I guess? Of which state? Colorado? He's a Colorado governor? That's, for a random YouTube poll, that is the most random choice to have as, like, some random option. It's like, governor of Colorado, state that is home to, like, 4 people in Denver. 4 people outside of Denver. I'm the governor of Denver and the 4 people that live outside of that city. It's like, oh, wow, very inspiring. I'll definitely make sure to consider you for your run for the candidacy one of these days, buddy. Where's my phone? There it is. Man, I'm loving both of these right now. Which one should I... I'm having a hard time choosing which nug to grind first, because both of these are really fucking good. I guess that's a good thing, honestly. If you're having a hard time between, like, 2 different weeds that are really good, that means it's good. I have this, like, random ass, like, it just straight up, it just sounds like a dessert. Just peanut butter souffle. I shit you not, this is literally just the name of it. Peanut butter souffle. The other one's a lot more, a lot more blunt with it. It's just hammer. Just blunt. Blunt like a hammer. And I like it. It's super light and makes for a shitload of keef. So it's good stuff. And that souffle really makes it nice and mellow. For a nice little mellow chill vibe. I like it. I'm not really feeling mellowness right now. I'm feeling the kind of the opposite vibe, so I'm not going to grind that right now. That was pretty goddamn good. I'm proud of myself for that one. I'm going to go based on, like, KIV metrics, and that was at least, like, about 0.45 KVIV right there. About 0.45 KIVs right there. I'm just gonna go, like, based on the KIV burp now. Like, that is, like, one solid burp, is that KIV burp that she did. And, you know, like, pretty much no human being besides her can get to at least, like, a solid 1. Like, a 1.0, just perfect, solid, just, excellent score. Most people, I would say, average around, like, that 3 to 3.5 rating, but, you know, every now and then you can get a real good one out there where it's about, like, you know, 5.5, maybe a 6 or something like that, 0.6, you know. I think, you know, very rarely you can find a motherfucker out there that can go over 1, like a 1.2, you know, like a 1.5, 1.15, 1.2, you know, like get up there a little bit, you know, but I've yet to see that. I don't deny they exist out there, I have just yet to see it. I'll never get over that burp that she did, the K-Ivy bullfrog burp, dude, oh my god. That'll never get old to me. I still can't believe she was able to, like produce that, really. I'm more surprised that that was, like, something that she produced, more so than a human doing it. So, I mean, in a way, she's garnered respect because of that. And sadly, she's somehow is, like, probably one of the least shitty Republican governors, and that's literally not saying anything at all. She's just legit probably not the worst. Well, I mean, I guess when you have DeSantis as a Republican governor, it did. Oh, Jesus, I'm allergic to the guy's just fucking... I'm allergic to even his name. Jesus, anyway. But, like, you know, like, when you got him, I mean, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, now you're going to be the worst governor. When you got, like, DeSantis out there, it's like, okay, well, I mean, anyone looks good by metric. I mean, but at least for, like, yeah, I mean, she genuinely is like, alright, she's, like, the least worst Republican governor. Like, I mean, there probably is some that are, least worse, or, like, better, I guess, but you would have to really do some digging. If anything, you would have to just, like, start digging historically. At least for contemporarily, she probably is. I mean, she's pretty much the only Republican governor that has opened a school that has, like, at least, like, transform care and stuff like that in Alabama. Albeit, literally just one school, literally just a single one. But I don't see literally any other Republican governor doing that. So I can at least give her that. It's like, alright, you did a single school that's, like, accepting of trans people and stuff, and allows that education and shit like that. So, okay, cool. I didn't expect any Republican to do that. So she at least has that going for her. But at the end of the day, like I said, it really is not saying much. I pretty much, like, said the only two good things about her. Like that one trans school and that insane burp. An old lady touched my shoes. I don't know if you were here at the very beginning, but an old Asian lady yelled at me for no reason at all. Like, I went into work for, like, about an hour or so, about, like, 2 hours to help out a little bit. And before I went inside, like, this lady just suddenly started yelling at me randomly. Just, like, in English. No, that's what makes it kind of funnier in my mind, honestly. Because I thought she said something to me in English, like, asking me, like, what the time was or something. And I was like, say again? And, like, that, basically. And she just, like, I don't want to, like, imitate what she was trying to, like, or what it sounded like she said or something, because it was basically, like, I don't know, like, I mean, I guess, like, it's something about it, like, I would assume, like, a defense mechanism in her was just like, oh, if I yell and go, like, at you enough, you know, you'll just go away or something. Even though she looked at me and talked to me first, and I was like, okay. So I just went, okay then, alright, and just kind of kept walking. But it was basically the equivalent of, like, what the fuck are you? Why are you here? Get out of here! Go away! Like, it was basically the equivalent of that. I don't know, like, exactly what the fuck was said, like I said, because it was not in any discernible language I can, you know, pick out. I don't even know if it was, like, Mandarin or something either, because I work with China chefs and they speak Chinese pretty frequently when they're, you know, working and shit. So it's like I could kind of get an idea about the dialect, and it did not sound like that. So I don't know if she was like, I don't know. Like, I really don't. I couldn't tell you. I was just yelled out in some random indiscernible language. I could not tell you what, and yeah, that. It wasn't like I guess, like, you know, for all intents and purposes, it could be like a Karen moment, but I mean, there's nothing really overtly about it that's like, you know, Karen-y and shit. She, like, cause I was walking up to the door, I noticed her turn around, turn and say something to me, and I kind of looked over and went, "What was that?" And walked up like 2 feet and suddenly got accosted and went, okay, and I just turned around and kept walking, because it was just so random, and just so weird. Honestly, it's like, a part of me thinks she just looked at me, she's like, he looks like somebody that, you know, fucking, you know, looks like, I don't know, like, and she just looked at me and she's like, "I don't like you." Like that dude from, like, A New Hope and shit, where, like, Luke goes into that fucking, Mos Eisley bar, and he just like, "He doesn't like you, and I don't like you either." She was just basically like that in a nutshell. Just like, "I don't like you." It's just like, sorry. "And I don't like you either." Again, it was just like definitely pretty weird. Honestly, just because Portland gets some pretty weird people. I mean, all in all, I mean, if anything, I just wouldn't be surprised. As I was saying earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if anything, she just probably was somebody who wasn't mentally sound, or was somebody who, you know, was probably on something. Which, chances are, she probably just wasn't mentally sound. You know, you could easily make polls on Tumblr. It would probably already be better to Twitter. You know, yeah, probably. And Twitter is about to, like, you know, see its end. I mean, if you think about it. Or both. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess it's true. It could be both. I hear it. Profound. I love it. Fucking love it. You know, vanilla comes from, like, some, like, anal glands that come from, like, a beaver and shit. I'm not kidding. Like, some of the components to make vanilla extract does come from that. Yeah, I've been educated. I've also heard of this one site called Mastodon. My only thing is with, like, alt social media platforms, they tend to literally get overwhelmed with Nazis, like, very quickly. Cause there's, like, this one stream platform, DLive, that actually does seem kind of somewhat promising, but half of the, like viewership slash, like, people that are on that platform are essentially just, like, a bunch of anti-Semites or far-right freakazoids and Nazi types, and it's like, oh, well, that's amazing. That's great. Totally want to, you know, have those random people pop in and be like, 14, brother? And I'm just like, what? It's like, oh, God, no, I don't want this. I know the band Mastodon. Yeah, I know the band Mastodon. I haven't listened to them too much, but what I have heard of them, I do like. I should listen to them more often, honestly. A bunch of people quit. Like, I heard there was, like, a deadline by Thursday, so, yeah, I guess a bunch of people said fuck it and walked out. Good on them. Honestly, I kind of wish more people quit. And frankly, they should all just do their own. like their own like Twitter. Be like, hey, why don't we all, since we already know how to like run a social media platform, why don't we all just like get together and start our own shit? Is that what Mastodon is basically? I mean, because honestly, maybe they, you know, whoever's running Mastodon could probably be like, hey, everyone who, you know, quit Twitter, come over here. I'm sure Tumblr is probably, you know, doing the same shit. Some of these platforms that, you know, are trying to kind of come back or bump themselves up and become relevant to an extent, like, they're seeing this as like, ooh. They're essentially just basically, you know, being like, hey, opportunity, you know, because they want their expertise. And if anything, they could take some tips and tricks and maybe some of the elements of Twitter and adapt it and adopt it into their platforms. Tumblr would, I will take feminazi screech me than having to listen to right-wing drivel any minute a day. Honestly, yeah. Like, I legit would rather deal with quote-unquote woke scolds than outright outright Nazis and shit. Like, seriously. I do consider a reflexive man-hating right-wing. Yeah. But it's like a blend, it's like a flavor of right-wing that's at least, like, I guess, tolerable. Because it's at least something that, to an extent, can at least be argued with a little bit. But, you know, like, depending on who you talk to, I guess. Like, when it comes to, like, outright anti-Semites or Nazis and shit, it's a lot harder to actually, like, argue with them, so to speak. Because I guess you could, but good luck getting anywhere with it. But, like I said, the same thing can somewhat be said with feminazis and shit, too. Because they're, in a lot of ways, just as stubborn. But I suppose they're a little bit more willing to acclimate their ideas. In case y'all see something, be like, yeah, kinda. Yeah, I mean, also, yeah, that's kind of thing, too. And honestly, like, I think that's why I think it, you know, the ideas, you know, came, you know, they're willing to be more acclimatable, you know, to different things and shit, because... like, at least, you know, there are some kernels of merit, you know, to some of their, you know, claims and some of their views and ideas and shit. Because when you got, like, random weirdo, creepy stalker fucking incel fucks, you know, in public, you know, harassing women and shit, or, you know, these, like, r/nice guy dudes and all this other shit, yeah, it's kind of understandable why, you know, they are kind of like, yeah, fuck dudes and blah, blah, blah. I can kind of get it. Though, obviously, that's not all men, you know, duh. Yeah, so the whole, like, all men are pigs, you know, because of that, you know, yeah, because there's some men out there that are legitimately, you know, toxic piece of shit, you know, doesn't mean that, you know, basically to them, it means that, oh, they're all, you know, basically, you know, the same. It's like, no. Definitely not, but, you know, at least in my mind, I think it's a little bit more easier to have an argument back and forth with someone like that in comparison to someone who's like a Nazi. They're both equally annoying to me. Well, yeah, I agree with that. Honestly, yeah, they could both be pretty equally annoying. But yeah, not equally as harmful, but definitely equally annoying. Yeah, I agree with that too. But because I guess, you know, one's not as harmful, that makes the other one a little bit more, quote, tolerable, I guess. Because they're not as harmful. The other one, they're nowhere near as tolerable because they actually do harm. The reason and belief systems are usually similarly structured. Yeah. Because like Rose was saying, they're right-wing. Which I do kind of agree with. I do think, like, a lot of this reactionary, like, you know, like these feminazis / TERFs, you know, these type of people, like Black Israelites too, even, you know, just kind of on the things that, you know, on a vague broad level, ostensibly seem progressive leaning, but are really just masqueraded progressive as to basically just be right-wing traditionalist ideas, you know, looking like, you know, hey, look, we're progressive because X, Y, or Z. It's like, no. Bullshit. I mean, like, because another, you know, because like I said, like, another great example, like I was mentioning, is, like, Black Israelites. Like, because a lot of them tend to be legitimately outright anti-Semitic and, I mean, if anything, just as Nazistic as some outright Nazis. Not all of them, but there's a decent extent of them that do feel that way. I mean, I would say broadly a lot of them just feel like they are just as Jewish as the rest of the Jews, and they kind of condescend other Jews because they don't recognize them as being Jewish, which, for good reason, I think, because they're not, but they got, you know, whatever, you know? Like, you know, for a lot of them, you know, it's more or less like a harmless idea, more so than a harmful one, but there can be a lot of people like Kanye. Sukak, shut up! Hey!
Shut up!
But there's a lot of people like Kanye who can be harmful with that.
Oh, you're dead, okay. You getting lit tonight or something?
There I am!
You didn't fucking reply back to my text either.
I didn't get any message.
Send me a text. I asked you if you wanted to be.
I never saw that.
Stay.
Right wing masculinist, left wing. Yep. They're usually economic left wing, but their social beliefs are reactionary. Yeah. And that tends to be a lot of what it is.
So you found your ones?
Huh?
Your fruit punch?
Well, that's a Sevi's.
Oh, yeah, it's Sevi's.
Yeah. I got those two over at, my iStore, but... I created a huckabaloo at my store. Oh, two things, actually. So, let me tell you this first thing really quick. And, so, when I bought those two, I didn't realize our till was already taken away from our register. So I had to, like, wait 5 minutes literally for $1 fucking dollar. Because I had to go, because I had, because people had the keys, to get inside the actual office so they can go into the actual safe and deal. It was a bunch of huckabaloo.
Yeah.
And also, before I went in for like 2 hours, to kind of help out a little bit, because Marno was feeling sick and James called out.
Are you off today?
I was.
Oh.
I did 2 hours for 6-day overtime pay. Fuck it. And before I went inside, there was this Asian lady that just as I was about to walk into the clothes store side, she turned around and said something to me, and so I had one of my earbuds out, and I was about to take the other one out, and I looked over her and I went, "What was that?" And she kind of, what I think, repeated herself. I don't know. She was not speaking English. So I kind of went closer to try to hear her better, and all of a sudden, she just, started screeching at me out of nowhere. Just like, or whatever. Just started yelling. I was like, okay then, and just kind of kept walking, just like, what the fuck? I don't even know. I'm still kind of perplexed by it. I mean, I'm kind of amused, but perplexed by it. Because I genuinely don't know what she just basically looked at me, and she was like, I don't like it. Like that dude from Star Wars when Luke enters Mos Eisley and shit, where the dude and his buddy were like, "We don't like you." She was like, she looked at me and she was like, "I don't like you." It was so weird.
We'll have tomorrow off.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not showing saving tomorrow for fucking shit. Even if I need, I'm overstocked on tea, actually. I didn't even realize I already had tea, and I got tea yesterday, and I went, oh, fuck, I had more tea than I thought. So, yeah. Yeah, stocked up for the weekend, too, so I ain't going there tomorrow for fucking shit. They call me, I'm like, bruh, I already did 6-day. I am not doing 7 days in a row. Fuck you.
It's overtime.
I value sanity.
5.5.
I value sanity.
5.5.
I don't care. I already did that today.
I'm getting double pay on fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because Thanksgiving. Yeah, I always work Thanksgiving days because, yeah, I get fucking banked those days. Noriona greeting. No, it was more like fuck you, white boy greeting. If I say the story again and I'm drunk enough, I might, I don't know, I don't want to.
He might laugh afterwards.
Well, yeah, because I want to, I've been laughing at it a little bit, because I'm amused by it.
I gotta get my phone.
But, I mean, I don't want to, imitate what she tried to, say, because I kind of vaguely have an idea what she, yelled at me, but I don't know, I couldn't tell you what.
Okay. Before you get too fucking lit, You want to go anywhere?
Why would I do that?
I'm just saying before you get to lit, do you want to go get anything?
I already got my... I already got my shit.
You will literally figure out by fucking tomorrow, you're like, fuck, I need this. Fuck, Andrew left.
It's called walking or a bus. And plus, I'm probably just going to go see your mom anyway, so it's not even going to be that big of a deal.
You know, we can't do the talking.
Well, yeah, I know you ain't going to be, but...
Oh, no, I'll be here until like...
Do the races. Yeah, Colby already knows.
I'll be here until like 3 or 4.
Well, I probably won't, like... I mean, unless you want to drop me off there, but I want to... I want to bring Zook up, but my mom be literally just like, I love him, but quit bringing him over. And I'm just like, well, fuck you, I'm not going to leave him home.
You leave him home when we're at work.
I know, that's why. That's why I don't want to leave him home when it's my days off, because I want him to be with me and shit. Like, I don't want, like, I feel bad when I have to leave him at work, because he tears everything up, including your room. So it's, he got into my donuts. He got into my fucking donuts earlier today. Literally because I was in here for 5 fucking minutes. I walked back in there to see where he is. He was in my room, face in that, like, you know, face over here, and his tail, like, wagging like he knows he's guilty.
Like he fucked up.
Yeah, and the empty bin of what my donuts used to be. Those little donut holes. All gone.
You
gone.
Dick.
Gone. I barely had a third. I had like a third of it. And he ate the last 2/3. Little bitch. Ugh.
But he's like, you still love me, Daddy.
Well, I bopped it all, and that was good for that one. I went, you fucking prick. I was like, you bitch. Why? But then he stared at me like, please. I didn't mean to. I'm just a menace to society. And I just stared at him. I'm just like, no, you're a prick. Fuck you.
You're a little dick.
Yeah, and I said, come on. Go to the garage, let's go. And then he followed me all the way in here, sat in that chair, and I was like, you're a jerk. And I looked at him, and I held his little face like this, and I went, you are a fucking jerk. And he just sat there, just like, I'm a jerk. But he loves me still. And then, yeah, about 20 minutes later, I gave him a little snuggle on the face, and he was just fine. Because he's a fucking absolute piece of shit.
Fuck.
Finland's government on Thursday proposed spending 135 million euros to build fences. To build a fence, we're gonna build a fence. We're gonna build a very tremendous fence along parts of our country's border. With Russia fulfilling the promise made to the wake of the Moscow affair. Okay, yeah. I'm honestly surprised they don't already have that, because Finland and, at least especially back in historically the USSR and like Finland and, well, Russia with the stardom, like Finland and Russia have never liked each other. They have never been exactly friends. I'm surprised. Yeah, because either Russia has claimed them as a territory and have occupied them, or, you know, have like aggressively have, like, you know, well, because of, like, you know, claims of, like, Stardom Empire and shit. Mainly because of Karelia. Because Finland, you know, a lot of, especially southeastern Finland and shit, like everything like east of Helsinki and shit, is basically Karelia. And Russia considers that part of, like, the broader Stardom Russian territories and shit, at least historically speaking. And, you know, basically, you know, it's considered, like, historically a part of, you know, the Russian Stardom, you know, when it comes to, like, the Baltics, at least in that region. So, that's why Finland, especially ever since they've been a country, have never liked Russia, because they've always known that, like, yeah, depending on who might be running the country, they could exactly, they could, they might, you know, kind of think about us, you know, being like, hey, you're Russian now. It's like, no, we're not. Fuck you. We'll resurrect Simo Haia just to fucking keep you out. Fuck you. Russia's finished with them. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't know why Russia would want to fuck with Finland even today, because even, like, before World War II was going on with the Winter War, like, I mean, just look how Russia got, like, Russia basically gained enough territory to literally bury all of the fucking dead during that war. Like, that's how much value was basically, it was literally, like, no value, you know, like, lost or gained at all. It was just like, you lost the value of your men, but you've gained the value of the land, but because you have to bury all your dead, basically about the equivalent of all the land that was, you know, gained from that, you never really gained anything from it. Because the Russians lost, like, I don't think up to 1 million, but, like, at least, like, half of something million troops or some shit, while Finland barely fucking, like, lost, like, 10,000. And a lot of it was because Finland just, the Finnish people especially, just, well, they just knew the land, and they were a lot more adaptable to things like guerrilla warfare. And knew a thing or two about how to kind of be a little unorthodox when it came to anti-tank warfare at the time, because a lot of Russian tanks kind of were sluggish when it came to the snow. They worked pretty okay during... Suck off. They worked pretty okay during the summer, but when winter came along, when it was very snowy and thick with snow, those tanks didn't really work as well. And that's also where the Molotov cocktail became very prominent and very popular. It's because there's I think his name was General Molotov. I forgot his full name, but he was one of the generals in charge during the Winter War. And basically, like a lot of the Finnish used him as a nickname for a lot of their firebombs. Molotov cocktails. And that's where the origin of at least the name of firebombs for Molotov cocktails, at least that name came from. Because if not, they probably would just still be called firebombs. I guess, like, secondarily, you know, they're called that, but everyone calls them Molotovs because that just sounds far fucking cooler. I mean, what sounds better? Molotov cocktail. Firebomb. Firebomb! Firebomb! It sounds nerdy. Molotov cocktail, bitch! That sounds like some shit like a motherfucker would, you know, yell at and be like, oh fuck, alright, run. About to be engulfed into flames. A fireball sounds like, you know, a firebomb sounds like, alright, deflective, you know, like, here, deflective potion. Sounds like some D&D shit, almost. It's guerrilla warfare. Yeah, dude. Snow gorillas, though. I mean, for real, like, they had, like, you know, those, like, winter, like, onesies and shit that are all white, so they literally blended in with the snow. And another tactic to hide your breath in the snow is to have a mouthful of snow. And because, obviously, snow is literally everywhere, it's plentiful. So you would just, like, grab a mouthful if you're waiting for an ambush and you see the Russians coming up. So your breath is hidden. So, you know, while the Russians are walking, if they're, you know, scoping the horizon and, you know, keeping their head on swivel, seeing, you know, if there's anybody on the sides of the road, you know, they're not really going to notice you if they don't see your breath. If they, you know, see an occasional, like, why did I see something move there? And they stop for a second and they kind of observe over there and they start seeing your breath a little bit through the bushes and shit, they're going to know you're there. But, you know, obviously one little trick of the environment is putting snow in your mouth, or, you know, at least something equivocal, and that would be able to help mask your breath when it's so cold. Because obviously when it's cold, you got foggy breath. And in combat, especially if you're going to do an ambush, or if you're a sniper especially, you're going to want to hide that. You don't want that exposed. That's what Samuel Haia did. Like that, yeah, you don't want that. Though actually, it's a good example though, funny enough, because of vapes, if you think about it. Like, you know, when people have like that chilled ice glass, or they have like ice or something and they blow the vape on that, like how all that smoke basically kind of sticks and hugs and just kind of like doesn't go anywhere. That's kind of partially why. It's kind of a good example of, you know, as to, like, you know, when you're in a hotter environment, that dissipates a lot quicker, but when it's far colder, it doesn't really dissipate. It kind of stays more consolidated, especially if there's something blocking it, like, you know, if you're blowing it in a very chilled ice glass and you have it inside the ice. Vape warfare. Vape warfare. Isn't that just what gas is?
What?
Vape warfare. Isn't that basically just like gas? Drive-by vape. It's like you inhale it, it comes in one chemical. When you blow it out, it comes out like some gas. Fucking murks your ass. Oops. I sent you the meme of the day. You sent me a meme. Yeah, I just saw it. Best way to end the Ukraine war. The Pope convinces Biden and Putin to come to the Vatican to settle the differences over a poutine eating contest. They are set up at a grand papal table with racks of poutine. Biden immediately goes ham on the poutine, but Putin's struggling to keep up. Putin suffers a heart attack and croaks. Biden knocks out his last rack, flips the table, says, "I got another one, Jack," and makes a beeline for the Pope's office. Yes!
He didn't deliver to you.
Yeah, I never delivered. Yeah, I never got your message. But hey, I got 4, so it's all Gucci gang. And also, this fell on Zukov and then somehow bursted. So I ended up having to drink this before I started this. So I kind of had... Like, this day started basically with Party Foul.
That's great.
Yeah, I was kind of fidgeting with my 75 round drum mag. It did not fail. So booties, they were literally everywhere. So that was great. Zukov, like I said, ate my donuts. And then, that lady yelled at me for some reason. This fell, and then bursted randomly, and then that sprayed on the Zukov too, poor boy. That's his punishment. That's his true punishment. He got sprayed of this. That's his punishment for eating my donuts. Get sprayed with sweet, sugary seltzer alcohol. Zukov will literally eat anything. Dude, he's a tiger shark, dude. And I don't like that about him. I swear to God, like, if I did an x-ray of his stomach, like, half his stomach will be just weird shit that just never pumped through, you know what I mean? Like, I swear, he's gonna have, like, yearly stomach pumpings of just, like, random shit he's eating. Like, I guarantee you that boy's, like, you know, at least, like, 0.5% microplastic now. Because that motherfucker will, like, if... Like, you know, like, when it comes to, like, if there's something that's in a plastic container, like, or a plastic bag or some shit, he'll rip that shit up, and, you know, that dog is obviously, you know, not intentionally, but little bits and pieces of little baby chunks of plastic and shit are getting gobbled up, and it's like, you don't think that fuck concerns me? You know that's in his gut lining. It's like, how do you pump that out? How do you get that out of there? It's just become one with him. It's like, fuck. And you know that's the same thing for us, too. And you know that, like, microplastics in our system are doing fucking disastrous fucking results for us. We just yet to see a lot of the data out of that. Gotta love plastics, man. I hate how, like, so much shit is made out of it. It's like, I mean, fuck, like, even though we do have finite materials, you know, when it comes to, like, wood, metals, you know, biomaterials, etc., at least that shit is, like, reusable and kind of multiplies, you know, to a certain degree. Maybe not the metallic shit, because that's just rock, but, like, meteors land here and shit. Let that slowly adds things. Like, eventually we can, you know, do that, you know, if we actually gave enough of a fuck. But no. Plastics, baby. It's like, ugh. It's like, why? Why is this plastic? Why is, like, 90% of this plastic? This could easily be just, like, a glass lighter. In fact, that could be, it could be far more reusable. Like, I mean, sure, it might break if you, like, throw it hard enough. But you could do that same thing with these lighters. I mean, people have done that, where they'll, like, chuck these things when they're full, and then have them burst and, you know, watch them launch or whatever the fuck. Pretty soon people won't die, they'll just become plastic. Glass lighters actually sound based. Well, it sounds cool, because if anything, I mean, what's it, Squirrel Helper? Lasagna Arkansas style? Just add squirrel? Is that real?
No.
I mean, honestly, the flag on the logo, honestly, that flag right there is what really made me think, yeah, that ain't real. Because no company would probably put that there. they probably will let it happen as long as the flag wasn't there. But yeah. But at least, like, with glass sliders, like, yeah, I mean, honestly, why not? No lighters in your firebending. Also, yeah, why not Zippos either? Like, Zippos are metallic and got the wick and stuff. Like, that's all, like, materials that, while sure are finite, can be, you know, repurposed. You know, it's like wicks are something that, you know, comes from plant material, right? So it's just like, you know, or like wool-based material, which comes from animals. So it's just like, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to where that could be achieved and attained. And at least with the metallic things, we can always reuse and repurpose metallic things and shit. Or too big to be a convenient lighter. Too big? Bro, they're not even that, they're like about, yeah, they're... I lose my lighter too much to carry a Zippo with me. Well, I mean, if they were a lot more accessible, and honestly, like, I mean, think about it. If they were more of, like, far more of a commercial thing, they wouldn't necessarily be the same little square size. Maybe Zippos would come in smaller sizes like this, where you kind of flip it up, you know, flip a little thing, and whoop, like this, and works like a lighter, but it's more Zippo-based, or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying, like, I mean, if, like, that was more of a common thing because of the, you know, like, longer lasting material and shit versus one-use plastic bullshit. Like, I mean, it's like, I don't know. It could be I think it could work, but it would just have to, you know, take, like, hey, you know, we're gonna accept the cost over profit, but literally no company is gonna ever do that. I mean, hell, even little torches. Like, instead of having a little lighter, just have a little baby torch. Like, not a big one, but powerful enough to where even, you know, when it's a little windy and shit, it goes, sticks out enough. They do make them. Slim light. Oh, wait, they already do? Dude, they make slim Zippos? Oh, dude, hell yeah. See what I mean? Yeah. I don't think this is exactly what I'm thinking about, but yeah, this basically is the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's a slim version. Yeah, that's a slimmy. Dude, that's awesome, dude. I love Zippos. I really love Zippos. They're really cool. Or matches. I like matches too. Hempwick. That's kind of more of a popular thing now because of, you know, marijuana legalization and that being more standard now at this point. As a side effect, a lot of different things that kind of come with that. You include different little side products like Hempwick, which I know I have some over here in the shelf. I'm not gonna try to dig for it, but I know I got some over here. I use it every now and then if I, you know, kind of, you know, want to, but I haven't used it in a while, hence why I'm not gonna bother looking for it over here. I'm pretty sure it's like under, you know, a couple papers and a bag of almonds that I have over here. Which I need to disperse for the squirrels. Funny enough, I saw a couple squirrels the other day. Because it was so windy, I saw like 3 of them bundle up next to each other and just literally all sit there, just all curled up in little balls, just next to each other. It was like the first time I've seen squirrels like be communal like that, because usually they're very territorial or very aggressive and like, you know, like what's the word? Like obsessive with their shit. So they usually like, you know, make other squirrels fuck off and usually kind of fuck with them and chase them off and stuff. It was like the first time I seen like these squirrels literally just like bundle up next to each other, just like it's so windy, it's chilled. We're all just gonna, you know, sit next to each other to keep warm. And they all were sitting there for like 10 plus minutes, and I saw them, you know, all eventually just kind of like have their eyes closed for a minute, and they're all like in bliss, all just chilling out, and it's like, what the fuck, it's so cute. I wish I got a picture of it. I don't know why I did not think about taking a picture. I did not take a picture of it. I should have. Because it was adorable. God. Why did I just thought about why did I not take a picture. Fuck. Because it was so cute. Speaking of marijuana, I heard about an amazing sounding cannabis drink from the Himalayas. What? Enlighten me, good sir. I'm sorry, Rip. Or not Rip, Rose. I keep skipping your links. Here, I'll stop skipping links and click the... Oh my god, why are you doing this? Well, okay, now... Okay, why? Why are you doing this to me? Chocolate fudge? My dude. My guy.
This chocolate fudge comes together in minutes.
I know, but I can't fucking remember the name. Well, well, damn you, Rip. You'll have to let me know if you remember it. And why does she look like, I mean, I wish she could be like someone who would be like my aunt, but she would be like a step aunt that like, you know, like, you know, some uncle or like, you know, somebody in my family would marry and shit, and she just looks like she would make the most banging baked goods ever, and like the most friendliest like aunt you would ever have. Like, she looks like the auntie that, you know, you would like you would want to hook up when it comes to baked goods, like cookies, brownies. I mean, seeing those brownies right off the bat, and then I see her, I already know I'm set for a good time. Like, if I got like, hey, your auntie, you know, she got you some brownies, you know, and I got some, and then like a week later I meet her at like some family gathering, and she brings some more baked goods, like some no-bake cookies, which those are fucking fire. I love no-bake cookies. Those are like my favorite type of cookies, funny enough. But, you know, she brings some of those, she brings some brownies, she brings some other shit. Like, I mean, she brings all these baked goods, brings like a fucking pie. Like, I would know that I am set and I am Gucci, and I know that I have been taken care of with nothing but love. And that's all that I ask for when it comes to a bake, into some bakeries and some dessert. It's that I just ask that there's just the last ingredient that is added to it is just a little bit of love. And she does not only do that, but she really adds the love to it, because she wants to make sure that people are happy when she, you know, that when she presents her, you know, her food to everybody, because she is a person of love. I mean, look at her smile. I mean, she's just somebody that I can never tell that she's just like a friendly, sweet person.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, press that subscribe button. And while you're at it,
found it, bong,
so
bong.
You get notified every time I upload a new video.
Give me a link of it.
Now, let's get started. Okay, before we get started on the fudge, let's prep.
I think there's a dispenser here called Baked Goods. Nice. Ooh, look at that fudge.
Into the tray, because it's going to start setting. We want a little bit of a thickish fudge, so we're going with an 8x8. But you could go in with a 9x9 or a 9x14.
Love is metaphorical. Yeah, love is metaphorical. Yes.
Accordingly, the thickness of the fudge.
Like love as in the passion and the legitimate, like, empathy and the optimism and desire and hope and just general platonic just love for all of mankind. You know, just all plopped right into that, you know, like there. Yes. I mean, unfortunately, Rose, yes, we have to, I guess, clarify this, but yes. Not the pump action. Oh, God, pump action! Oh, God, no!
And the trick, what we're going to do is to flip it over. We're going to take a parchment paper.
A parchment.
Place it over. And then just mark the 4 corners. You don't have to be too neat.
Right? I mean, honestly, I want to know why it's saying she's an auntie, because there's a... Oh, this is an 8-minute video? Oh, goddamn. I might speed it up just a little bit. But, there's like a lady who's like kind of a grandma who legitimately is so sweet, and I love it. We'll have to try to find her, if I remember her name.
So now we've got our 4 corners all marked. So I'm going to fold it down.
Okay, I mean, we can't get this part.
Fold back.
I don't want to skip you.
If you want, you can trim it a little bit, but make sure to...
I don't want to skip. I just want to get to the food baking process.
And to that, we're going to add 4 cups, which is 680 grams of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Now you can add any chocolate chips that you
Is that whole jar? Oh my gosh, she's just saying, fuck it, get that whole jar in there.
And now to that, to give our chocolate fudge a little shine, we're going to go in with...
In a school teacher kind of way? Yes.
1
Oh, yes.
tablespoon of unsalted butter. And to bring out the flavor of the chocolate, we're just going to add a pinch of salt. And now for the magic to happen, we're going to pop this into the microwave.
I mean, not to get, like, I mean, to digress too far, but, like, honestly, like, I shit you not, back in 7th grade, like, there was, like, these fucking, there was, like, this one fucking time where these kids literally thought that I had, like, some crush on one of our, world history, teachers in, like, middle school. And did this whole gaslighting bullshit, you know, because I was like, because they were talking about like this, well, not, you know, like this other, like, I forgot who the fuck at this point. I think it was like some pretty popular celebrity at the time that was a chick or whatever the fuck, and you know, I was, you know, kind of listening, you know, kind of chiming in a little bit too, you know, being part of convo, and then mentioned it's like, yeah, she's kind of hot, you know, whatever the fuck. But that same fucking group decided to gaslight and say I said that in accordance to the fucking teacher instead. Because when I happened to say that, I happened to kind of look in the more general vicinity and where the teacher was at, but I wasn't looking at her. I was just kind of like doing that weird, like, stereotypical, like, daydream off and like, you know, whatever the fuck. Instead of, you know, like, so they just, you know, all in their head are like, gaslight time, you know, time to make this kid's life be a fucking hell for a week. So literally for that whole fucking week, they, like, had this whole rumor spread, at least mainly for the classroom itself, which of course, you know, knowing kids, that's gonna spread like fuck wildfire. And straight the fuck up, like, sometime near the end of the week, that teacher pulled me aside. It's like, I've been hearing this fucking, well, obviously not with my language, but it's like, I've been hearing this fucking rumor about how you have, like, this crush on me or whatever the fuck, and I'm like, huh? Like, no. Like, I immediately was like, what? No. I mean, honestly, in retrospect, she was cute. She had, like, a Velma aesthetic going on for her, so, well, in retrospect, as an adult, I will say that now, but as a teenager, fuck no. I wasn't thinking that at all. I was thinking, oh, you're my world history teacher, cool. You know, that's literally all I thought of her. But retrospect, yeah, goddamn, she had like a Velma thing going on. I was like, goddamn. Like a Velma cougar. I was like, ooh, baby. I mean, as an adult, now, I think in retrospect, I can, you know, say such things. But, you know, like, now, like, I mean, like, back then, like, no, hell no, fuck no. Middle school and there, yeah, oh, so now, oh, all these years later, and I still can't escape that shit. Yeah, like the Van Halen song, yeah. Cause I'm bad, bad, bad. I'm half a teacher. Should have been the exact quote. I've heard this fucking rumor. Dude, I wish I was the exact quote. But no, she's like, I've heard this rumor about how you have, like, this attraction to me or something, or whatever, and, you know, and obviously this makes me uncomfortable, so I just want to, like, you know, talk to you and square it out, and I was like, God, no, like, you know, like, straight up, like, I mean, I ain't necessarily, you know, oh my God, what the hell? There's a Girls 18 Online bot after, like, yo, hey, we didn't fucking beckon you like it was like a siren call, asshole. Whoa, there's 2 of them in a row. Holy shit, there's 2 of them in a row? Oh my God, it was a siren call. I did a siren call. Oh my God. I siren called the sex bots. And they're not even the good sex bots.
I want a mountain lion.
That's such a random thing to say after what was just being discussed.
You know why?
So you can fuck that cougar.
No.
What?
They purr like cats.
So do lions, but you wanna know what they do?
They fucking kill you.
Well, lions growl, but that's their way of purring. Yeah, panthers too. Yeah. They're just oversized house cats if you think about it.
That can kill you!
What, you don't think those little, small versions of those little bastards don't want to do the same thing?
They can't.
That's what I mean, they can't.
Boop.
If they were oversized like those ones, they could. They're just oversized house cats.
What about one of those?
A hyena?
Yeah.
Don't feed it any live animals, because if it's desperate enough, it will go for that live. Most of it is barely 18 porn. It's weird. I don't know. It is weird. Kitty. Stop spamming me, kitties.
Kitties.
Oversized, adorable albino kitties. Oh, look at that pretty, handsome boy. That is a handsome boy. Cat? Yeah, oversized cats. He's showing me a bunch of kitties. He literally showed me a bunch of oversized cats. Panthers, jaguars, lions, cougars, all sorts of kitties. Oversized kitties.
Zukov's relative.
Oh my fucking god, that is way too accurate. That is Zukov in a nutshell.
Yep.
Oh my god. Zukov loves to do this whole, like, he curls up in like a horseshoe.
I heard that Justin shaved his beard off.
Oh yeah, he did. I saw him the other day. He has only his mustache now.
No, he shaved all of it off.
Oh, he doesn't even have the mustache? No, last time I saw him he had a mustache, but did he take that off now? I know what he looks like without it, so I'm not too surprised. You know, so it's like, it's not like a shock. But, damn. Piano? Here, I'll check this out, but we'll go back to the wholesome aunt. Aw, puppies. Oh, okay, holy shit. Okay, I thought you were a sex bot account too, Colby. Holy fuck. You almost got that. I didn't get to that part yet, but you almost got to that. Better than a bot. That is true. Because honestly, like if a bot did that, I would actually be impressed. In fact, I'd probably have tempted to make that bot a moderator just because of that. Where's some money? God damn it. The pick goes. Oh shit, this cat. Dude, this cat looks like my cat Curly. Oh god damn, this is what he. Dude, is this what my cat Curly is doing on the side? Dude, yo. Look at it. Look at this cat. You can't tell me that ain't Curly on the side. That's the side hustle, dude.
Yep.
Dude, that is the side hustle. God damn, Curly. Hey, Curly, why aren't you hooking us up, you asshole? Bruh, Curly. What happens if you make a bot a mod? I don't know. Because my website is a government website. Yeah. Let's go back to this awesome, wholesome lady.
In 30-second increments, 1 minute at a time.
And I still gotta show you wholesome grandma. Okay.
You get the chocolate all mixed up.
Chocolate all mixed up, yeah.
You can see the chocolate is already beginning to melt.
Ooh, look at that.
Pop this back into the microwave for another minute, but only at 30-second increments. Today,
You know, why not use the cheat code of, like, you know, one of those big bowl blender things where it's like, choop, you know, and it kind of spins around in that big bowl. Like, get a cheat code. Hey, you don't need to, like, you know, I know the tender love and everything, you know, when it comes to that, but you can do the same thing with that, too. It's quicker.
method of making chocolate fudge. But if you want to know the double boiling technique, check out my
When does the fucking start? There is.
There's a link in the description box below. Now let's give this a quick stir again.
Jeez, hurry up. I already did it at 1.25.
Well, it's just taken 2 minutes for our chocolate fudge to get ready.
Dude, look at that fudge. That fudge look fucking fine.
Just mix it up well. And with the heat
That's,
in the
oh,
fudge,
dude, that fudge be
the
thick.
remaining chocolate chips will melt.
Look at that.
They're all melted.
Yeah.
Now we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and we're using a real good.
No, you gotta do it the Gordon Ramsay way. You just gotta like. You can't use actual measurements.
I'm going to add that in and give it a quick mix.
Somebody has way too much goddamn
And now
time
it's
on their
to
hands.
pour it into our prep tray. Wow, can you see that?
I wish I had too much time on my hands. That'd be dope. That's pretty cool.
Way too much damn time on their hands.
Hey, at least it looks cool.
And for some added texture, we're going to take an offset spatula, just run it down so that we get an uneven surface.
I'll be back. Going to the nacho truck. Fuck yeah, dude.
For the fudge to set, we're going to pop it into the refrigerator for a minimum of
Get some
4 hours.
jalapeno poppers while you're at it, my boy. Jalapeno poppers and nachos. Dude, look at that fudge. That fudge looks fucking
And we're going to use
amazing.
the overhangs that we had kept to pull the fudge out. Okay, we're going to peel off the paper.
Oh, she's doing it so elegantly, too.
You talking about?
Strips, and then we cut them into squares after that. So I'm just going to eyeball it. And what I like to do is to just wipe the bent scraper a little bit before we give the second cut. This is a creamier version of fudge, so you might find it a little bit soft when cutting it, but don't worry, it will firm up once it's cut. Now let's cut it down the other side. The best way to store this fudge is to put it in an airtight box and place it in the refrigerator. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Damn, dude.
It's an excellent
Dude, that
combination.
fudge looks
What I've
fucking
done is I've
amazing.
this box, and I've cut 2 parchment sheets, and I've used
Dude, she's going. See, this is what I mean about like having like that extra ingredient of love. She doesn't need to, but she don't care. She's just gonna like, you know, to show you how to like add that extra love of like sending it as a gift to somebody, because you know, fuck you. That's why.
holding it underneath.
She's just gonna, you know, she's just gonna show you how to really flex. Like, this is her flexing, dude. I mean, there ain't no real reason for her to do this, but she's doing it because, yeah, you got. I mean, because you got like this is the extra ingredient of love that is given to the fudge. I mean, look at that. Oh, she cares. She cares. You want her as an auntie.
Take this
I mean, you want her as an aunt because she is an awesome aunt.
with these 2 sides.
Gets it all nice and folded up, and boom.
And we're ready to go. And now it's time to give the chocolate fudge a taste.
You already tasted it. I saw you took a sample earlier. You took a picture of it.
I'm not sure you can see how creamy this is. Wow. It's so
Wow. She was like, wow. So creamy, so delicious. Yum, yum.
and creamy. You've got to try this recipe. And if
Ooh. Ah. Wendy? Auntie Wendy. Yes. Your fudge looks goddamn amazing. I need to find out what that old lady I was talking about too. I think her name was Lindsay? Or Linda. That was her name. Yeah, Cooking with Linda. Or Linda? Linja? Here. She usually does shorts. So we'll see if we can pop one up.
You talked to Mom today?
Nah, she hasn't hit me up today. Here. Ooh, this looks good. Grilled watermelon. Because that's a thing, apparently. What?
stop.
Please don't hurt me!
Throw them on the Barbie, cook till they have grill marks. Patrick, feta, balsamic glaze.
That is excellent. The juiciness of it.
Today,
Well, that was a little short one. Oh, grilled watermelon. Okay. Feta and balsamic. Okay. I don't know about that type of shit. I feel like a little bit of chocolate and some other stuff would probably be pretty good. Banana ice cream.
feels good to get some anger out.
Yes, it does.
I found what some dumbass would fucking do.
I'm going bananas over this. Pocky banana.
Okay, that pocket banana shit looks awesome. Why? Oh, ah! Bah!
How fucking dumb do you have to fucking be?
I mean, like, devil's advocate, the driver did not see how, like, you know, the distance because there was a dork recording it in front of him. But that's just a devil's advocate position. Like, I mean, yes, there was probably a lot of vodka. Judging by the region, I'm assuming, you know, some drunk farmers got together, found a landmine, had a bunch of vodka, and then got together and thought, if we pick up mine, we could probably save it and use it for a rainy day, and boom, we blew ourselves up. Phone goes flying. I get shrapnel over my body, but hey, vodka protects me because it gives me a cushion. Just block it off and you'll be good tomorrow. Tune in, friends. This guy had the greatest day ever. This guy had the greatest day ever.
Truck in a parking lot when a goat randomly ran up to him, but it gets even crazier.
Oh, look at that little goat. That's a cute goat.
Is there a goat? Are you a nice goat?
As he notices something else approaching, he looks up and sees this.
Oh my god! There's a llama!
It's a llama. Oh my
What
god.
is going on?
Safe to say this guy had the greatest day ever.
Dude, a llama and a goat just like rolled up on him and it's like, you're our friends now. What is up? Dude, okay, that goat and llama literally just snuck out of a petting zoo. That's what happened.
Complete greatness.
Is that like a lasagna pizza?
No, that is Tortino's pizzas.
I know, but it's basically like it looks like it's crafted to basically be like a pizza lasagna.
Yeah, it looks fucking amazing.
That looks like diabetes in a nutshell, but it looks goddamn awesome.
We would have to try to do that.
Why can't I get? By the way, why can't I get a goddamn llama and a goat just materializing out of nowhere for me to just like hang out with? Like I want to fucking like you know, I want to be like with a llama and a goat. Just be like, hey, what's up, y'all? You're my buddies. You're my homeboys. Let's steal his bread. I don't mean to alarm you, but oh god, damn, son, Jake Cornbread, you just made some excellent. What is this? Like cheesy garlic bread? Is that cheesy garlic bread? Cause fam, make Sarah homemade bread because I'm dope. Cheesy crust, dude. Is that? Please tell me that is some garlic cheesy crust bread right there. That better be some like garlic cheese, you know, like some garlicky cheesy awesomeness. He does not specify. He has not specified such things, but
Okay, man, this is the
I wish
funniest one
not.
I've seen before.
Bro didn't break character once.
Fucking hilarious.
That kid's an actor. Get him into Hollywood now. I will now use my animal attraction powers while he gets mosquitoes. Dude, that's how it be, though. That's how it feels. I want to use my animal attraction powers. Fleas, mosquitoes, house flies, fruit flies. What else? Cockroaches.
Pterodactyl flies.
That. Crane flies. Though those are okay. They're pretty harmless. Moths. Those aren't as harmless because they can have, you know, problems, you know. When...
You know, it'd be really cool. Horse flies.
No, fuck horsefly. Nope. That's another one on that list. All right, can we get to 10? What else? Leeches. I think fuck there ain't leeches, right?
Leeches are almost cool.
Oh yes, let me just get some warm blood. There's some leeches to align my humans in the ways of old good sire. Leeches are cool. They can align my humans very well, sir.
Eels.
Eels aren't bugs, though.
Neither are leeches.
Wasps. Oh, god damn it.
Killer
True.
bees.
Bees are actually useful, though. Ticks.
No, I'm talking like the killer ones.
Whatever the fuck they are.
Well, technically they're still useful, but yeah, they're very aggressive and don't want to be fucked with. And I tend to agree with them. Humans are a fault for them being here anyway. They basically were mixed bred with European and African bees, and then they like migrated them here and thought that was a good idea. And then they got released uncontrollably, and now they're fucking everywhere. So, thank humans for that. Oh, same thing with rats too. Like, I mean, basically, there's been like places. There's been like I think there was this one island that was pretty much that was uninhabited, but humans used it as kind of like a little stop point. You know, it's kind of like a little rest area essentially. And because of that, rats and goats went on the island and eventually basically had like a mass die-off on the entire island of pretty much like everything that was initially on it, because all the rats and the goats pretty much like ate everything on it, and they had no predators, so nothing was eating them to put them in check. So like these little islands, you know, different little islands dotted around the Atlantic and Pacific are pretty much got like very little like diversity in their like biology and shit, and they're on the, you know, in these little islands, because like pretty much humans like plop their ass on it, or like, this seems like a nice spot to rest for a minute. Let's find a coconut or two. Brings in like 3 rats. Suddenly has like a mass population of rats that kills like half the fucking biodiversity of that island. I would not want that cat being outside that high up. But that is cute and adorable.
Nosy neighbors.
People who keep talking even though you show you're not interested. I know that feeling.
A lot.
Yeah. I'm the very juice sometimes, some bitch. I'm just kidding. Now he's looking at me with intent to kill. It was a meme. Oh my god. I'm being a smartass and a jackass all nice one cute little bundle, okay? Yeah, I know. That was gonna be the first fucking reaction. I know.
Why can't this be me?
Oh my god.
Why can't that be me?
Why can't that be me? I'm feeding those little bastards and I don't even get that shit. God damn it. That's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, so many of them. Oh, that is... Are you trying to, like, kill me by making me melt?
No, I saw this.
Like the Wicked Witch of the West?
Fuck. My mom posted that.
I'm not the Wicked Witch of the West. I can't melt, but yet you make me melt. Like I am the Wicked Witch of the West.
Hungry baby squirrels come asking for help.
Oh my god, that's just so fucking... Oh, the cuteness that was just unleashed on me was just immeasurable. I can't even explain the cuteness. It was like 6 little baby squirrels that are all over this like masculine bear of a man, and just like all want nuts and, you know, and walnuts and stuff like that. Meow. Jordan's back on Twitter. It's like moving into a house as it's burning down. Jordan Peterson's on, of course he is. That's a great smile. I'm proud of that one.
Work smarter, not harder.
True. True.
I would do that with my granite just to fuck with it.
Want to try?
No.
We got plenty of wind to have leaves everywhere. You could try.
And I've got a fucking granite.
We got a rake.
Yeah,
we got plenty of tape too.
We've got the RC car. We've got the rake.
We can experiment. Let's try it. I'm partially not kidding.
No, because I swear to God, if I strip any of those gears out, I'll be pissed.
I don't think it will fuck with it that hard.
I just spent $80 on fucking tires and bolts for it.
I mean, like right outside in the front yard where there's just like a bunch of leaves on moss for grass.
We could try it.
Yeah, I mean, for experiment. If something, you know, happens, obviously we stop and assess what went wrong. And then we can, you know, plan further from there. Without damaging anything.
I've got 4. I've got Sarah's, I've got my granite, I've got my axial, and I've got my fucking torment.
Well, I know you just put new tires in, and I don't want your little sweet new tires getting all broken, so...
They won't.
Well, okay. Why are you worried?
Are we gonna try to find the weakest link on my fucking grenade just to make it better?
I'm not trying to, but hey, I mean, you're the one who pulled the meme up.
Hey, give me an excuse to spend more money. But I can't! There's something with a motor that goes really fast outside.
True.
Basically, that was my last hurrah until I pay off my car.
Oh my god, there's a kitten!
You see Puss in Boots came out with a new movie?
They're having another one?
Yeah.
They should have kept it with the first one. The first one was okay. I mean, the first Puss in Boots is okay because, I mean... There's actually kind of a lot of more adult innuendos and shit in there. And kind of a little bit of like this Robin Hood-esque kind of like... mentality, and also kind of like this whole... commentary of... Well, man, it's been actually a long time. It's been a while. It's been a minute since I've seen the movie, actually. But I noticed like a commentary about like essentially, I guess the stereotypical trope of like loyalty and who who like your friends are and shit and blah 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 and all that type of stuff. But there's also kind of like a sense of kind of commentary on top of it where there's kind of like this rebellious, nature broadly throughout the Puss in Boots movie, and with Puss in Boots as a character in himself, where he's kind of against the establishment, and he is basically, like somebody who is willing to go against things like the banks and stuff, but he wants to redistribute for the people. Suspect involved carjacking and shooting with police in Washington earlier this week, or is also linked in October double homicide. Suspect in wait, it went away. Suspect in Clackamas homicide, so injured in Washington shootout. Jesus. Squeezy. She kept asking, like, why does it smell like Taco Bell in here? And I was like, who knows, homie? Life is a mystery sometimes. I get anxious at the dentist, so I sneak snacks, but spill burrito all over my bib and got busted. What the hell? Wait, so this guy's at Taco Bell, or wait, this guy's at the dentist and got Taco Bell and is eating it while he's at the dentist. Like, homie, like my guy, my brother in Christ, like you are at the dentist. You don't think they're going to see food residues suddenly just randomly materialize in your in your mouth after you've eaten a burrito? After you eaten this fucking supreme burrito, my dude? Like, my brother in Christ, my guy. Like, how did you not get busted the first time? Kitty. Oh, that is a cute kitty. That cat don't give a fuck.
It's like Aries.
Dude, that cat vibing.
Cat's like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, the cat's looking around. He's starting to a little bit. He's like, alright, this is starting to get a little bit too much motion.
I could literally do that with Aries and he'd just look at me like, Daddy, what the fuck are you doing?
Get his good side. Dude saw me taking pics out of the corner of his eye, and he whipped around to let me know I was fooling no one. Oh, that is cute. You got these cute little rats, and all of a sudden this son of a bitch is like, "Sup, fam? Sup, bruh? I know you're taking pictures." Dude, rats are actually very intelligent. If I didn't have cats or Zukov, I probably would have a couple rats myself. The rats are honestly kind of cute.
I've owned one.
Hmm?
I've owned one.
Yeah, I've known people have had pet rats and have taken them around places and shit. So I've held rats and stuff.
Curly's dead.
Unironically, probably. Oh my god. Bread rat.
If you till the count of 3, I'll go on a couch scratching spree. My claws are like a machete. I hope you bought the warranty. I need attention. Look at me. Don't
dude, that is a gold rat.
My poop or pee. My
That's cute.
Is dissolving sea, so pet me. Wait, no, I don't want you to. So if I don't get some attention soon, I'll knock over your cup of tea. I'll bite the leaves off of this tree. I'll meow for all eternity, just like a folkloric banshee. I'll give you till the count of 3. I'll go on a couch scratching spree. My
Couch scratching, goddammit.
I hope you bought the warranty. I need attention. Look at me. Don't you ignore my whiny plea. I won't bury my poop or pee. My patience is dissolving sea. So pet me. Wait, no.
This is World's Smallest Violin. A cat version. Yeah.
So if I don't get some attention soon.
Yeah, it's the cat version. Same rhythm, I mean. Yeah, it's the same rhythm. But yeah, basically. The kitty begging for food. He's looking at memes on Facebook. And I'm just here. Makes us happy. Try it, you'll like it. Catnip. Per pressure. Per pressure. Shouldn't it be humans? Like, hey, try this, you little bastard.
Yeah.
Do this for my amusement. Oh, god damn it, there's... What does that say? Lost stupid, so I went for a walk without telling my parents. I forgot my collar, and the cops picked me up. Oh my god. My parents had to pay to bail me out in jail. Oof. Damn. Poor dog. He went to the fucking pet jail and had to get bailed out. Because if not, basically he would have the death penalty. Yeah, I hate that, honestly. Like, I hate how there are, like, legitimate, like, kill shelters. Like, that really should not be a thing. The fuck? The fuck is that shit right there? He's listening to some country memes.
Do you know what this theme's from? Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh. Oh, I kind of recognize it a little bit now. I don't know the Dukes of Hazzard theme, but I know the song Goons of Hazzard by Dead Kennedys. When you said the cat was hacking down here, I assumed you meant a hairball. No! Nah, it's just your son who became a cat gender and now he's hacking for Anonymous. I guess JP Morgan. I did see a thing the other day about how, like, teenagers are actually, like, kind of learning more about, like, you know, doing hacking and shit so they can commit fraud against, like, bigger, rich elite fucks and shit. It's actually it's actually kind of based, honestly. It's just like, damn, hell yeah. Meanwhile, while I'm at, you know, like, during my teenage years, I'm just sitting there like, alright, I'm just gonna play, like, a video game and then, like, you know, eat some burritos, and go to bed. And then, like, go to school tomorrow and do the same shit. And repeat it. Like, that was me growing up, but none, like, some kids growing up nowadays are just like, yeah, hey, how do I fucking, like, hack into, like, you know, JP Morgan Chase and fucking, like, take, like, 10 mil out of their account. It's like, shit.
Ooh, I wanna do that.
The fuck? The fuck you, what? Okay, so we have, it's a pot. Okay. Got a popping. Oh my god!
Fucking fun, huh? How many times would you want to do this?
Wait, how did it get indented like that? What the fuck?
How could you not want to do that?
God damn it, you're tempting me now.
We just need to find some M80s.
I mean, I would just want to do that, maybe not in an area that looks populated. Just so it doesn't, like, you see, I would not want to do it near power lines like that.
No, that's just stupid.
Yeah. I would do it maybe in a far more open area, but, dude, fuck yeah. I like his attitude. I just pick a different location. How's it popping?
It's hot.
I know that, but what the fuck is in there for it to, like, being, like, beep, 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 you know, for, like, little shit to, like, be popping off in there? The fuck? Well, I guess, like, the rest to do with the gunpowder and all that shit. Or black powder.
This is so cute.
Cuteness overload about to happen. So you got a kid, a horse, way off in the distance. Is that horse gonna run up to him? Yep. Oh, horse is coming. Wait, that was it. It's repeating itself now. The horse doesn't even show up to the kid. We don't even get to see that. We don't even get to see the follow-up. That's some bullshit.
Oh, I've seen the whole video. The horse does come to the kid.
Yeah, I figured that. I knew that was going to happen, but it never showed that. That was some bullshit. I was kind of teased with that one. That was fucking garbage. That's kind of what I hate about shorts and TikTok sometimes. Videos I'll see, every now and then, it'll be cut off where I know the good shit's about to happen. And what's exceptionally more bullshit is, even if it's a re-upload from a different channel, they don't even have the link to the original video or anything like that. It's like, can we just have that as like a TOS, like term of service thing, where it's like if you're uploading something from a fuller video, you have to put the link of the fuller video on there. A puppy?
Versus no.
Versus what?
No.
Now? Aww. Cute puppy. But yeah, it's just like I said, it's like, sometimes I'll try to find a video of like a short or a TikTok that's re-uploaded on YouTube short, and I'm like, hey, where can I find this full video? And there's nothing at all. Nobody, even in like the comments, will put the description of the video in there. It's like, boo. Like YouTube shorts that are just a short in itself and that's it. Sure, okay, whatever, fine. Obviously, can't put a link of the short itself in the short. I guess you could. But like, at least when it comes to a full video, I want that shit. There's a ballad that is being sung in the background. The fuck is going on?
Just, you gotta listen to it, it's funny as fuck.
Huh? Something about not swallowing and... Is this a ballad about basically how a chick didn't swallow?
Just listen.
I put my balls against her chin and pulled the trigger.
I knew it.
And now she's choking on a load again. I tried to warn her.
Why is it a ballad? Why is this a ballad? It sounds so sad for what the topic is, bro. What the fuck? I have my balls against the chin and I pulled. It's like, what the fuck is that? Oh man, see, that's good country right there. Why can't we have some country like that? See, a ballad, but it's basically about how, like, you know, she didn't take, you know, the nut the last time, so now you're making her this time around. You know what I mean? Like where's that country? Where's that shit? So that's a country I legitimately kind of love because it's kind of amusing. It's very outlaw in nature, rebellious. It's not puritanical, corporate friendly, or any of this other bullshit. It's just raw. That's good country where it's raw dogging that shit. That's when country's good, is when you raw dog that. I'm not wrong. If you want to see an example, look at Real Walker Jr. Perfect example of what I'm talking about. Who just raw dogs it day in, day out. Like, in fact, I gotta spring a leak really quick, but, you know, since I just mentioned him, I'm gonna play one of his songs. Fuck it. No, can't burn. Ah! A little too loud. Alright, man. A little too loud, but gotta feel it though. Yeah. Feeling bad now. Ugh.
How many rawhides do you have over here? You have 3 of them that you haven't eaten.
I'm always a little shocked when I see or speak to governors that don't know the laws of their state.
That's what I do. Monday morning, I got laid on, so I celebrate with some alcohol. Standing here because you point that line, see this young girl's bush, and said it's breakfast time. Security guard said you can't do it, so I kicked her in the nuts, oh, I drank a beer. Girl at the counter said, do you want a job? And I said, okay, and then I ate the pussy. Eat the pussy. I'm kicking iron. Eat the pussy. Kicking iron. That's what I do. Pussy in the morning. Pussy in the night. I feel out of pussy when I do.
Okay, I should have worn my jackets. Holy shit, it's cold as fuck.
Want to hear another ballot?
Hold on, I need to get these fuckers on me. My 15 pounds of warmth and bliss.
You were outside for how long?
Shut up! I was out there
for outside for how long?
For about 2 minutes.
Who's been out there for 8 hours?
Go fuck yourself. I was in there with literally no jackets. You saw me walk out there with no jackets.
I had all this on and I still can feel it.
Well, at least you have layers. I had none.
Oh Cry me a river.
Oh my god, I'm the Zoom Zoom boy. Oh my god, look at you. You're looking like a little fucking psycho.
Are you faking, or do you read? Do I turn you on with my dead bod when I'm naked? Spit it out.
God damn it.
Do I turn you on with my dead bod when I'm naked? Does the sight of my large pecker drive you crazy? Is it good enough? Does it hit the spot? Are you faking, or do you really love it? Give you every cream pie you ever wanted. I get down on you when you're feeling poor.
Alright.
Do I turn you
Up a flower.
and I can't take it back, so in the past is
Good boy.
so there you go. Oh, can't make a wife.
Had a fun. About to burn some calories on my dick. I'm about to put my penis between your lips. About to drop my dick between your hips. And you're gonna love it.
What do you pay for rent in New York? Did I have a tour of your apartment?
Shit. Paul?
In New York City. It's messy. I like those
Sagging your boobs.
I just clicked this. I don't even know this band Outlaw, but I'm subscribing and I'm liking the song and I'm listening to him further.
Outlaw is the guy that I told you about that I watch.
Oh.
He makes dip and videos.
Oh.
And he has a full CD on Spotify if you try to find it. He has like 2.
Well, I'm gonna listen to his music now.
Okay, hold on.
I'm actually surprised. I'm not surprised, but I'm also partially surprised he knows the song.
Wait, listen to Outlaw. Okay.
That lyric.
Where's that? Pause it. Pause it.
Turn it down. I don't just pause songs. You gotta at least have the. Oh, what's that?
Rambler.
Well, you could have just told me to look that up next.
This is one of his songs.
Well, I'll just let me. I'll play it after this one. What did you say? It was Rancor?
Rambler.
Rambler. Okay.
Rambler, come back home.
Oh, I guess it. Well, here I could find it and play it on here.
It's on YouTube.
Well, I know it is, but I'm just saying I make it play here because then it's something that better quality because on Bluetooth. Boom.
He has another song called Masturbation.
I saw that. I was tempted to click it.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
Well, I'm gonna click it after the song.
Rambler, come back home.
I'm gonna wait for the song to play in full because you always have this tendency to skip the song halfway through. That triggers me. I kind of found another, at least country artist to add to my more country discography.
He's actually not a country singer.
Well, this sounds at least like,
Sounds like country, but
alt country. Well, this is kind of like a little bit of rap here, for sure. I've kind of noticed, like, rap and country have kind of blended together a lot more in recent years, and I legit kind of like it, honestly. I know Lil Nas X, I think, kind of made a meme of it initially, but I think because of that, it actually sprung out a genre from it. Country rap, cowboy trap. I don't know what you would call it. I don't know. Either way, I like it. Cowboy trap actually sounds like a good name for the genre. Like rap and country mixed together as like cowboy trap or something like that. That sounds actually like a really good name for the genre. Ooh, got some guitar going on? Fuck. Okay, this is a pretty expansive song. At least when it comes to like the different.
You should listen to bottom of a bottle.
Yeah, because this guy got like a little bit of element of rap going on, got country aesthetic going on, had kind of like a little bit of like a blues, jazzy kind of rock guitar going on there for a second. Still got it going on. This guy definitely has an ear for music.
He's a down-to-earth guy. He's more of a family man and stuff like that. And he's younger than me.
Really? How old is he?
He's in his late 20s.
So a little.
I think he's like 30. He's 30 now.
So like a little. So probably like 30, 31, 29 about. Okay. So older than me, but.
So is the other guy.
In between our ages.
Remember the guy at Upchurch I was telling you about? His things?
Mm-hmm.
He's 30.
Shit. Man, it really is making me want to seriously get more into, like, recording shit, because I definitely got a lot of ideas for music and shit, but I just what the hell do you want?
You gave him something good, he wants more of it.
Yeah, I gave him some sausage. I gave him some...
Good?
It is, actually. It's the says heavies. I just got 2 of these, so we can split it. Him and I will split it.
Okay.
I'll have some of that. Hey, baby. There you go. Egg smash piece is almost complete. Nice. Like I said, honestly, I need to start recording some shit, honestly, myself. Because at the very least, I can probably record, like, at least, like, a simple, like, folk, like, EP or something like that. Like, 4 or 5 songs, with just me and my guitar and shit. I have 2 guitars. I have an acoustic bass and an acoustic 6-string, so I can at least do something with that. I just need to fucking, actually get... I already have at least some decent recording equipment. I just need to get it set up to where I can actually fucking do it. And honestly, get Tyler to Metal T to hit me up and be like, hey, got like, some more folksy like drum beats they can throw my way, with some of the recordings I send them, and just combine the 2 and boom, there you go. Honestly, it just means that I just need to like take some time, to set aside, just like link with Metal T and discuss this at least as an idea, get an outline of it, and go from there. Because I already have an idea of what I want to do.
Is your fucking door open?
Huh?
Fucking door open?
With him earlier, I'm gonna close it real quick now he's inside.
I can fucking feel it.
Yeah. Get back. Alright, now you're in here. We don't need this stuff. There we go. He was out there earlier, like he was out there longer than I was. He had to do some zoomies and do a poo or something like that, so. But now he's in here. Speaking of drum beats, I'm very tempted to buy that bass. Should do it. Honestly, I'm tempted to get an electric bass myself, honestly, at some point. Not like a fancy one, but, at least something that's, like within the $100 to $200 range, you know, something that's pretty decent. I'll probably refer to you. Maybe you can probably find something that's on like the Craig, and we can, you know, figure something out that way or something. You should, yeah. I mean, my bass is acoustic electric, but I use that primarily for acoustic stuff. So, you know, wanting more of an electric bass, you know, primarily so I can, you know, do some, you know, more expansive stuff more broadly with that. Okay. He really wants my sausage. Come here, baby buddy. Yeah, you want my sausage. There you go. Goofy boob. Oh my god, look at him.
What, are those the same ones?
Yeah. Oh, you butt. Look at him. Look at this little savage. Look at you. Oh my god. Hold on, Pop. Look at you, you fucking freak.
Like, you don't get food enough.
You literally raided my donuts. Like, you don't need to be this attempt. Oh my god. Look at you.
He's like, you know you just give it to me, fucker.
Come on, Pop. I'm making you work for it.
Fucking garbage gut.
You are a garbage gut. Look at you. Yeah. Garbage gut boy. What? What? Drunk dog has sugar high. He does. Because you're a goof. You're a Fruit Loop. Well, if you're going to be right here, well, you're mine now. You're on my lap, bitch. Hey, get away from that.
It says you're offline.
Huh? Well, that's weird. Because I'm not. I'm literally online streaming and shit. So that can't be possibly. I literally just got your text.
Yeah, because I have to do SMS. I can't do anything else.
On Craigslist, what you got? Ibanez? Ooh, I like Ibanez. I would replace the strings personally. No trades, price is firm. What's the price? $125? Hey, it ain't bad. Where is it? Oh, I know where that is. It's within northeast Portland about. Okay, dokie. Those type of strings suck. Yeah, I would personally replace the strings. So that would probably be about $160 something investment in totality because of the strings. Because I would replace the strings or purposely like play them so much to the point they break and purposely do it that way. Like I would tune them to like not E standard but like F standard or G standard or something like that and just like play the fuck out of it until those strings break and then replace them. Oh, he's a boy, he's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy, he's a good boy, yes you is.
Fucking dog.
You're a freak. Look at you.
You gotta remember, he's your dog.
I know he is. And you're a little mutt. Look at you. You're a little psycho mutt.
Just like how Loki's my mom's dog, but he loves the fuck out of me.
Dude, this little mutt freaks the fuck out and has more like love and attention for Harley than anything. I feel like he secretly loves Harley more as a person than me. What? What, you want to be with him? You look offended that he's walking away. You look offended. He wants to be with you.
I don't care. He wants to be all up in my shit.
Oh, look, yeah. Oh, this bye-bye. Yeah, he wants to be all up in your shit and then fuck with it. Oh my god, look at him. You're such a goof. What? Get away from the sausage. Whoa. You're such a moany boy. You're fruit. You're fruit. Alright, there you go. Oh my god. Ugh. You're getting heavy. You're a heavy boy. You're getting heavy. You're a chunk. Alright, button is a good budget brain you can import from Germany. From Germany, oh yeah. Served of love, oh yes, this is a cool case. 144, ooh. That's a nice little wooden boss. I like it. If you don't like the CL ones. Hey. Honestly, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know if it's if they're in the price range of like 100 to 200, but if there's like a 5-string, that'd be pretty dope. It's not a requirement, but it would definitely be a plus for sure. Of course, he leaves and you occupy the chair. He loves that goddamn chair. What an absurd dog. Carlaban or Ibanez would be your best bet. Tougher to find for sure, but possible. Yeah, like I said, I like Ibanez. Probably not on the CL though. Oh hey. Well, I mean, I haven't really been thinking about it too much, but it's definitely something that's kind of on the, the mentality, kind of on the list of things to potentially get. I mean, if anything, I'm more likely to probably get a harmonica or a fiddle or some other shit like that right now, but because I mean, I already have the bass and it is acoustic electric, so it's not like, I absolutely need like an electric bass like now or something, so, but at least kind of keeps the options open. Kind of gets me an idea what's kind of around, and at least within my budget, so to speak. I guess like the maximum I'm willing to fork over is like 250, but that's pushing it. And by pushing it, I mean like that's like pushing it max, like the max push. Anything between 200 and 250 is kind of pushing it, but depending on what we're looking at, I might be willing to bite it. Just depends. Like if there's like something on CL that's like 235 or some shit like that, and it's like a 5-string bass that's an electric or some shit, that's like an Ibanez too, or whatever the fuck, regardless of the model or some shit. I mean, and at least if it's at least in decent quality, hell, I'd probably buy it. But I mean, because at least right now I have the money for it. I mean, is it money that I would spend on it? I guess preferably not, but, there's a part of me that'd say fuck it, because it's like, I get paid weekly, it's not like, oh, it's like, in my mind, at least it's like, oh, well, I'll be a little short this week, but hey, at least, especially the 6-day, work week I did this week, I'll make up a little extra with it. Not sure about the quality of the low price, though. Harley Benton MB5 SB Deluxe. What's the body look like? I mean, I'm sure it for 109 for a 5-string. I mean, if anything, the quality is probably more or less maybe within, like, you know, the quality of, like, the tone and stuff that you can get from the bass itself and strings and stuff, but... And maybe the wood that was used, but that's not really a big deal for me, because I can obviously replace strings, and depending on what amp slash, like, you know, amp setup I have either way, I can make, you know, a sound and a tone that, you know, that could sound good to me either way. So, like, I don't know. I mean, like, my 6-string acoustic guitar is, like, was, I think, $110. I think the same price as this. And it has a really nice tone to it. Like, I mean, it's a pretty nice fucking 6-string. So, it's like, I don't know. Like, I mean, you could definitely get, you know, for a, you know, cheap price, like a really nice sounding instrument, you know, depending on, you know, the company slash quality and all that type of shit. Strings too, if it's a stringed instrument, because, I mean, a lot of the quality of the price, you know, for it can be the strings as well, because the strings are a part of the instrument. So, if, like, the stock strings are poor quality, then it's going to degrade in the price of, you know, the MSRP, basically, of the retail price. So, all in all, I mean, it's basically just kind of the overall quality to it, but it's something, like, good thing, especially about guitars, is that they're, while expensive, like, they're something that you can upgrade over time. Like, even if it's, like, you know, a tone thing, or, like, the bridges on it, you know, are not, like, you know, the best quality ones, and you can upgrade them. Like, while, you know, dealing with the process, you know, and all that shit, you know, while it's kind of an expensive type of hobby, it can be, you know, something that can increase the quality and the value, and plus the also quality slash tone of the musicality of the instrument as well. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's like the end all be all just because the instrument happens to be like $100 and, you know, it's, you know, the wood or something like that happens to, you know, be made of a lesser quality wood or some shit. Like, I don't really care about that. It's more about, like, how the instrument plays. And, like, with my 6-string acoustic, like, even though it was like 110 something bucks, like, plays really fucking nicely. I mean, it's right here. Yeah, I'll just plop it up real quick. I mean, it's a nice little full sound to it. And it sounds nice and thick, and has a good kind of like a wholesome tone to it. Just want to make sure it's all in tune, but that's kind of habit. Playing every string to make sure it's all in tune. It's also training the ear. I won't drunkenly try to jam on that thing. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm about like 3 beers in. I could totally play that flawlessly. Like, I'm not. I'm not that guy. Like, well, maybe. I mean, I could probably, but I'm not warmed up. So that sure shit ain't gonna happen. I might wake up with a hair in my ass to do it though. So I don't know. I might do a wake and bake and do that tomorrow, but right now, nah. Won't be that guy. Oh, look at you. You're just a goofball. Can't tell if that was water being dropped or plastic being crumpled. Here. Play some musical tunes here. That should be good volume. Look at the comments of this video for the song. This one dude, because the song's about abortion, is saying, I say I'm against abortion, but it really depends on the race. Hopefully the ones that breed the most irresponsibly. Well, this person right here definitely be a racist. It's this fucking comment right here, bro. It's like, what the fuck? I guarantee you, this son of a bitch is definitely like one of those ethno-nationalist white supremacist types. Like, the ones that breed irresponsibly, like the blacks and stuff. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, brother? And honestly, I would have to rebuke him with, look at the southern communities in, like, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, etc., where you have, like, these poor, impoverished white folks that have, like, 10 kids to their name and, like, 20 cents, you know, to the name on top of that as well. It's like, yeah, I would refer you to that before you ever start, you know, fucking shit talking about, like, oh, the races, you know, breeding more than your fucking pathetic cracker ass. It's like, give me a fucking break. I want to see some of these icons. Because Cell Records, very crass alternative tentacles, used like a car salesman. What the fuck? Used like a car salesman? Okay. Like, Alternative Tentacles literally became a record label because it was a critique and, like, one of the many different indie record labels that was against the corporatization of music and the music industry. But, okay then. The Alternative Tentacles is the used car salesman, not, you know, like all these other major record labels. Okay, sure. Cool. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Man, oh man. Gotta love some people. I kinda wonder if there's like a music video or anything like that for Taliban USA. Oh shit, there actually is. Joe Biafra and the Guantanamo School. Oh shit, there is. Someone did make one. Dope. What's the comments to this? Sorry, I was running for Jello. I've been extra hungry recently. A lot of positive ones in this one. Here's a music video. Let's check it out. I haven't seen this yet, so. Salem, Mass, 1692. Witches drowned in rock sex, baby. Sinners is removed. Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. Looks like it's just kind of like a old classic style like YouTube video where it's like just basically different pictures in a compilation. I like Joe Biafra. It's like, I'm just gonna do things back to how they were in 2008. I'm just gonna do different little compilation pictures. Let's look more in the comments. I'll look at newest. See what's going on there. Yeah, we're on first. People are pro-life, are also pro-death. Yeah. Such a smoking more poetry when I was live in Vancouver. Absolutely relevant. Yep. That fucking picture I saw. Talibani with 2 M60s. What the fuck? Just fucking boring. Has no bite. Same with the new Millions Dead Cop shit. It's just isn't aggressive enough. What the fuck is he smoking, bro? This should go hard. Especially MDC, like, they go fucking hard. Like, huh? Joe sounds like he's about to fall over and have a heart attack. Guitars are weak? They're not weak, bro. Dude, what? I mean, yeah, could they be heavier? Sure, but they're pretty heavy. They're pretty nice and thick. Like, they are not weak. Do nothing with the message or lyrics. Literally, these lyrics right now refute that. Sell the unborn and kill the young, doctors hung. Do nothing with the message or lyrics. This sound good musically. It's like, bruh. What a dipshit. Used to have respect for Joe, now he's a dirty communist. Joe Biafra was always quote-unquote communist, my guy. Oh my god, dude. He was an anarchist, if anything. Well, his name is Troll Commies, so I'm not surprised. In the deep dive, Major Dead Kennedy's vibes. Yeah, it is Dead Kennedy's vibes. Yeah, pull it back up. That's kind of creepy and freaky looking. That looks like Mike Pence. Wounds in your face, and visions of regrets. Wounds are disease and greed. Men turn to face to you. Until wanted, dead or alive. Doctors and nurses too, cause we're pro-life. We're pro-life. We're pro-life. We're pro-life. It's Trump carrying the Bible backwards. And kissing the flag. Oh God. Oh, Richard Pack III. I know that guy. He literally shot up an abortion clinic. I talk about him pretty often. That's an example of what far-right fascists are capable of. Actually, I kind of want to go back a little bit. Let's look at this fucking face. I mean, look at that face. I mean, that is literally the, like, face of someone who's, like, a far-right fucking Christo-fascist fanatic. Who apparently sees the dead, like, fetuses in their intestines and guts and viscera, like, spread upon the gates of heaven, telling them to shoot up abortion clinics. So, what a great human being, you know what I mean? Definitely not a Talibani. Oh, shit! Jesus Christ! I need a trigger warning for that picture. Fuck. The Pope looked a little demonic with that one. Fucking hell. That was a little... Ah. Okay, that picture was creepy. God damn. There's another comment I just saw. When you're so counterculture, you write songs that align with mainstream ideological narrative. Which is... which is not Joe Biafra nor punks or fucking any of those people, bruh. Like people like Tom McDonald and all these other weird right wingers and like Five Finger Death Punch and all these other fucking bands and those artists, like they do. But Joe Biafra is literally counter to that entire idea. Like, he is still fundamentally counterculture. Fatram? What fucking name? Fatram. What a name, bro. Wait, what the fuck? Most punk rockers are just liberals with a very messed up private life and cluster B personality. Bitch, my God, my brother in Christ. What? Yup. It's stunning and brave to suckle the corporate teat and repeat their message in unison with all the other stunning and brave cogs of the machine. Dude, it's literally a circle jerk while these people are all fucking doing exactly what they're saying they're against. My guy. Being against like the whole forced birther idea and the whole fucking like traditional hyper conservative mentality is counterculture. Fundamentally, like, what is wrong with these people? Oh my God. Oh, dude, people are fucking... Dude, right-wingers never cease to amaze me with how stupid they are. Like, Jesus Christ. Joe Biafra of his songs, the Taliban USA, well, he's just a fucking liberal communist now. Fucking, you know, he's basically saying the mainstream narrative now, at this point. It's like, fucking what? It's like, maybe your ideas are that obsolete and that draconian and that backwards that not even the mainstream will accept your ass, let alone the counterculture that's against the mainstream. So go fuck yourself. It's like, yeah, the mainstream isn't necessarily, you know, in favor of your hyper weird theocratic fascistic extremism there, you fucking dingbat nub. You fucking weirdo. But just because the counterculture is still critiquing and fundamentally challenging the mainstream doesn't mean that the counterculture is somehow part of the mainstream just because you also disagree with the counterculture as much as the mainstream, you fucking nub. Ugh. That just shows how obsolete and fucking backwards your views are. It says more about that motherfucker more than anything else. It's like, my guy. When you see someone like Joe Biafra as a part of the mainstream, you know you've gone too far. Because Joe Biafra is like softened on his views. He's not much of a hardcore anarchist, you know, punk as he used to be, like back in his youth. But he still holds a lot of that to his heart, you know, from, you know, what I've seen in his content, you know, still, because he makes, you know, videos still every now and then. And yeah, it's like, even with his more softened views, it's just more of like a pragmatic idea about, you know, pushing what he really truly believes. Like, he's still who he is at heart. I mean, same thing with the people that he worked with the Dead Kennedys. Like, they're all, you know, still the same shit. Unfortunately, from my understanding, like, they just broke up because of, like, financial dispute bullshit. Of, like, who owned the songs and who didn't and shit like that. I mean, it just kind of sounded like they, you know, some egos clashed and that's what broke them up. Which is kind of unfortunate, but, I mean, I guess at the same time, punk is pretty predominant with things like that. Outside of some bands, like, MDC has pretty much been, like, to the core who they are and haven't really altered or, you know, changed much since they've been a thing back in, like, the fucking 80s. So, like, and I've seen them live, and they're still fucking kicking ass. So, I mean, like, some, you know, it's like, it's not always, but, you know, it's like, it's unfortunately kind of a common trend that does happen to punk, where, like, some egos clash because, oh, you're not true punk because you're doing this or that, so go fuck yourself. You're not a part of, you know, this anymore, or whatever the fuck, you know, it's just some shit like that. Which is unfortunate because, like, they all have the same messages and all have the same ideas, and nonetheless, we're pretty much all the same, you know, when it comes to, you know, the culture and everything, but just because of one or two different things have to infight with each other. I mean, it's kind of the unfortunate thing about, like, leftism, I think, broadly. And I think punk culture is, especially in its roots, leftist, inherently. And so unfortunately, I think it's just kind of an example of where, there's, infighting gets in the way of more, broader, prosperity and progressive mentality when it comes to the leftist idea and thought. And, the punk culture, really isn't much of an exception. Sadly. But, I mean, even though it's still kind of somewhat of a fragment of its former self, I mean, it's still got, like, a lot of its heart and its roots still there. And it's still alive and well. I mean, is it as predominant as it used to be? Yeah, sure, probably not, but I mean, even during its era, back in the time, in its heyday, it never really was. So it's like punk has always, been alive and well, as far as I'm concerned. You just have to know where to look for it. Spring a link here real quick, pull up another little tune, and be right back, y'all. Play some NDC since I was talking about him earlier. There you go. Crazy dog. Look at you. Pop. There you go. A little nut. What? What, Mutt?
Walk, the king of Kano back USA. The walk, the king of Kano back USA. You don't want to die.
Well, Mutt. Can I help you? Quit looking at your lips and looking at me. He's looking at me like he's sizing me up for some food. What a weirdo. I think I'll probably at least, shit. It's about halfway through, but probably at least finish that little beer. I'll call good after that. Let's see. Is there any other random little news? Why is Google recommending me this for news? Marine Corps to buy 30 more ACVs, armored carrier vehicles, or whatever the fuck. Following a rough year of waterborne what? A rough year of waterborne ops training? Sounds like you better maybe you should stop feeding the Marines crayons. Maybe you should actually have people who are intelligent to be in the Marine Corps, and maybe that would help. Quit feeding, everyone in the Marine Corps crayons, and maybe that would help. Just a thought. Pentagon announced it was purchasing additional 30 amphibious combat vehicles, ACVs, for $153 million. This sounds like more of a fucking racket for the military-industrial complex, sadly enough. I mean, what's fucked up is, if anything, honestly, there probably isn't any, problems of training. It's just that, oh, well, because training wasn't adequate enough, we need to have, these extra vehicles, so please give us more money. That's basically just what's going on. Of course. Just give me a fucking break. Military industrial complex go brrr. Gotta make more money. Because at the end of the day, the war is a racket. I think I'll probably wrap it up after the song, actually, if anything. Mainly just because I want some food. More than just a little snack of some sausage. But, we'll see what's kind of having for a random little shit for tomorrow. I know there's kind of like some different news and shit for today, but bleh. Sometimes you just kind of need to like, just kind of like tune out from that shit for a little bit. At least for me, you know, it's just like, yeah, I definitely need to, because sometimes, you know, as for me, I definitely need a break, because I always usually kind of tune into like politics at least like once a day a little bit. And today was definitely one of those days where I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna fuck it all off. Like, I ain't gonna see what's going on for a day. I'll check that out the next day, tomorrow. Cause yeah, ugh. But yeah. Guess that's a little bowl smoked out and call good for the evening. Give me some good old food and have a little wake bingo tomorrow. Don't know when that's gonna happen, but it'll happen. Hopefully my sleeping gets fixed up a little bit, because it definitely has been fucked. But anyway, without further ado, I'll call good for the rest of the evening. So, peace out.